This will be my first ever ASMR video, and depending on the response I get from this, I might do some more of that. I have an idea to do some clicking sounds and play with my hair a little bit, and hopefully you'll enjoy. So I'm just going to make some slow tapping sounds with a pencil. This is one of my favorite triggers, and I feel like whenever I hear those tapping videos, they're too fast for me, and I normally like to fall asleep to this kind of video, so I'll just do some slow tapping. Hopefully you can hear it properly. I will be getting fake nails so that I can tap those, because that's one of my favorite triggers ever. So again, I think you might enjoy it as much as I do, hopefully. I figured that I could kind of do a 2-in-1 video, because my favorite thing to do, my favorite hobby, is makeup, and I only recently discovered ASMR, so I think that I might just describe some different makeup or something. I just figured, I know that whispering is one of my favorite triggers as well as the tapping, so hopefully you guys enjoy that as well. Also, I plan on never having ads before any of my ASMR videos, because when a loud ad comes on right during when you're falling asleep, it is completely jolting. It just snaps you out of whatever happy little tingle trance you're in. So yeah, I'm gonna continue tapping for a few seconds, and then we'll move on to some hair play. I don't have the proper microphone yet, so hopefully you guys find this easy to follow, easy to hear, and find it, tingly like I find most videos. I found out about these videos through Trisha Paytas, surprisingly, and then I liked her so much that I kind of decided to look up other people, and then I found a girl named Heather Feather, and she's just so relaxing. Every time she comes on, she goes, "Hi, my name is Heather Feather," and it's so tingly, and definitely my favorite introduction that I've ever seen. as I said before, this is kind of a trial and error video. So I would love to hear from you in the comments section, letting me know what some of your favorite ASMR triggers are. And if you're new to ASMR, I'll kind of give you an overview of what ASMR is. Basically, it's kind of like a tingling sensation in your head that you get when you hear certain sounds and certain noises. And it's pleasant and very relaxing. So hopefully you know some of your own triggers. And if you do, I would love to hear what they are in the comments section. Because I really don't know much about ASMR, only that it's been really helping my sleep patterns over the past week. So yeah, I have a few brushes and combs that I could show you and tap on. This one is called the wet brush, and as you can see, it's got lots of hair in it. And another one of my favorite videos is seeing the hair being removed out of the brush. So I can do that for you. The bristles on this brush are super light and they bend easily, so it's really good to use when your hair is wet and you don't want to damage it, because it already is difficult for your hair to be brushed when it's so wet, because it makes it easier to break. I'm getting Bellamy extensions soon. I'm hoping that I'll like them, and I'll be able to brush them out on camera. If that's something you would be interested in, feel free to like the video or comment. I love to hear from people. Hopefully this helps some people out and helps you get back to sleep if this is why you're up right now searching for ASMR videos. It's currently 1:18 a.m. my time, so it's quite late, and I kind of just got hit by the random idea that I could do some of these too, and maybe help other people sleep if they have problems like I do. I find ASMR really interesting. I had never heard of it, and suddenly I stumbled upon it, and it was like finding a gem. It's like I always wondered what that feeling was when I'd hear whispers or clicking with nails, and it was this, ASMR. Some people don't have it at all. They don't like it, they think that they're boring, the videos, but for me, I could seriously watch these videos for hours, and I have, even if it's just somebody talking about random things. Like in one of Heather Feather's videos, she talked about her Yu-Gi-Oh card collection, and she had hundreds of them, and it was just really pleasant listening to her talk about them, even though I don't like Yu-Gi-Oh. So hopefully the makeup description thing doesn't put you off, and if it does, please leave it in the comment section below. hair's pretty naughty. There's no product in it right now, but hopefully we can brush it out. A lot of the time I use my wet brush as a regular hairbrush because my hair is so frail. Yeah, so this brush is really sturdy. As you can see, it's nice hard plastic. And it's a nice matte black color, which is pretty. And I think you can get them in all sorts of colors. I don't know. I just picked this up randomly a few years ago, and it just worked out for me well. And then I have this brush. It's like just an average paddle brush. The bristles are a lot more coarse and thick and more sturdy. So it's good for detangling your hair after it's dry. Although I don't use this brush that often. Sometimes only when I'm straightening my hair I'll use it. I also love these videos because it's just so relaxing, just because like I can just fiddle with random things, and it even relaxes me to make these videos. I would love any feedback you have if you do come across this video somehow. So yeah, this is my purple brush. It's also very sturdy, and it has kind of like a hexagonal or octagonal shape to the bottom, and it's by Goody, in case you were wondering. I don't know if Goody is just a Canadian brand or if it's a worldwide brand. If anyone knows, let me know. Then I also have this teasing comb, which I don't use very often. I only really use it to smooth my hair back when it's in a ponytail, so that I can put hairspray on it and then just smooth my hair out so it looks super sleek. I don't know what company this is by because it's rubbed off, but I'm sure you can get it at any beauty place or hairdresser. I like the long side. This used to have like more length to it, but I snapped the bottom off when I was trying to jam it into a brush holder, but that didn't work out very well. And the last hair brush I have is this one, and this is by Goody again. I think that they're the cheap Walmart brand, so that's why I get them. This comb isn't my favorite. It's supposed to detangle your hair, but I find it's even more difficult to run through my hair than a regular paddle brush, which is why I'm so fond of this one, the wet brush, because it's like a paddle brush and it covers the same amount of area, but it doesn't damage your hair, which is super nice. if you're wondering why I'm wearing a Superman shirt right now, it's because I am just like in my pajamas. I just literally woke up in the middle, well, didn't really wake up, but I was having trouble falling asleep, so I just kind of decided I would just try one of these videos for myself. If you find this video interesting, that probably means that you have ASMR triggers. So that's how you can tell, really, is if there's like a long video and you're A, bored, or you're B, intrigued, then usually if you're intrigued, it usually means that this stuff might help you. I've read it has properties that help with anxiety and depression, but I'm not sure if that's true. I'm not a scientist, and I believe I saw it on Wikipedia, so that's not always the best source to go for. I just moved houses, so my place is still kind of a mess, but all in all, I'm settling in pretty well. I went out for dinner tonight, for an early birthday dinner. It's going to be my 23rd, which is a bit exciting. Hopefully, this year is the best year yet. My birthday isn't until September 25th, and it's only the 21st now, or I guess the 22nd now, because it's past midnight. This would probably make a pleasant tapping sound. Maybe mixed with this. The bristles on this brush are super dense. Really dense. It's a teasing comb. I don't think I've said that. It's meant to kind of make a hidden rat's nest in a woman's hair, or a man's hair, depending on whether or not the man wants to do that. So basically you would just grab hair, usually on the top of your head, and then just kind of comb it. And you can't really brush hair through that, but you would take a piece and then you'd yank your hair, basically make a tangle, and then put hairspray in it and smooth over top, so it gives more volume. But personally, I don't like to do that, just because I feel like it damages my hair too much. And as I said before, I have really bad, like, not bad hair, but just very frail hair. So, if you want, you can close your eyes now, and I'll just describe some random makeup products that I have. And I think that you might find that enjoyable. And if you don't, you can just close your eyes and enjoy the whispering. So, I brought over one of my favorite palettes. It's the Naked palette by Urban Decay, and it has 12 colors, I believe. Anyway, this is it. As I said before, you're welcome to close your eyes and just hear the whispering, but if you like makeup or you feel like watching, then you're welcome to, of course. So this one is called, they all have pretty funny names on them. Like this one is called Virgin, and it is just kind of like a white champagne-y color, like a white shimmery champagne. And then the next one is called Sin, and I really like this color. It's like a pink, like a very light, cool toned pink. Then the color Naked, which is just a shade darker than my skin tone, and I'm pretty pale, so I think that's why they made the next one over here, which is called Buck, because it's quite a few shades darker than my skin tone, so it would work for people that are more tan than I. But it also works with people with very dark skin, because it helps to shade the eye and the crease area. So I use this one more often to darken up my crease, but this is a great transition color for, swiping, just to give you a little bit of a shadow. And this one is called Sidecar. It's kind of like a grayish, but it's kind of like a grayish pink, and I like it a lot. It's not great for my skin tone, but it's a beautiful color. It's a beautiful color. And then, as I already said, Buck is similar to Naked, just a few shades darker, and they're both matte browns. This one is Half Baked. It's my favorite gold eyeshadow of all the gold eyeshadows. And if you think that all gold eyeshadows are the same, wrong. Many makeup junkies like me, we find the smallest differences. I could show you several gold eyeshadows, but you might not even notice the difference. But this is my all-time favorite gold. And then this one is called Smog, and it's really pretty. It's got undertones, warm undertones, like of gold, and it's really pretty color. It's just a bit darker than Half Baked. Well, I'd say quite a bit darker, and it's not necessarily the same tone, but this one and this one have very similar tones. This one's just a few shades darker, and this one is called Dark Horse. Yeah. So, then we have, what is this? Toasted, which is like a pink. It's like a pinky purple. It's really pretty too. I'm really fond of this palette. I don't often use these two. I'll talk about them in a minute. This one is called Busted, and it is like a deep purple. Some people say it's brown, but I think it's just a deeper purple. It looks really pretty if you have brown eyes. I don't. My eyes are blue, so. But my sister has hazel eyes, and this would look very pretty on her. This one is called Creep. It's like a shimmery black color, and it doesn't really work for very many looks, because when people want a black color, they often want it to be matte. So yeah, and then this one is called Gunmetal, and I like it because it's like a blue-toned gray. It's a really interesting color. I don't own anything quite like it, so I like it. I like this palette overall. What's your favorite color in the palette? Yeah, or if you're a boy, you might not care, but I'm gonna learn about cars or something. Maybe give you some car facts. And I feel like maybe I'll please a wider audience, because I know a lot of girls like cars too. Maybe I'll look some up right now, and then I can read about them. Unfortunately, my internet isn't working, so I'll have to read about the cars for another video, and hopefully that works for you guys. Yeah, anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I kind of want to keep talking, but I just don't know what to talk about. I hope you're having a good night so far, even though you're probably trying to fall asleep. I don't know what else this video would be good for. Maybe waking up in the morning so that it's a nice wake-up call, instead of one that's like jarring and scary. I don't like being woken up with a lot of sound, so maybe something like this would be easier. I've never listened to one morning though. I have headphones on right now, the Beats headphones, because it's got the speaker, and I don't have another speaker except for the one in my laptop, but I don't know how well that would take in sound if I'm whispering, so I use this, and I think it's working quite well. But the reason I'm not showing my face is because I look like a dork. I have my glasses and my headphones on, but later, if you would like me to do a video where you can see my face, I would love to do that for you as well. I would even do it with no makeup if you prefer it. But yeah, if you guys come across this video and you're new to ASMR, I definitely suggest Heather Feather. She's absolutely very good at this. She's got a good setup. She's got these fake ears that she can stroke, and then if she strokes, the right ear, then it'll pop up in your right ear, and it's really interesting. It works really well. You can whisper in it, and she can tap on it. I don't know if this is going to sound good or not. Maybe it won't sound like anything at all. If I can find my Pokemon cards, I might take a leaf out of Heather Feather's book and maybe show you some of them. I miss Pokemon. I used to love it so much. I actually have a Pikachu stuffed animal that my boyfriend bought me, my ex-boyfriend bought me, when we were in Canada's Wonderland near Toronto. It was really nice. We played whack-a-mole and I won it. It was really fun. I'm relaxing myself right now. I'm kind of getting tired. I guess I could continue on about makeup. Yeah, I might as well. It's something that I have at hand right now, so I can just grab something and just show you another palette maybe. really sturdy palette case. Imagine how great that would sound if I had false nails, but I'm getting some tomorrow, so I can definitely tap some things for you. I also like the sound, this sound. So that's a nice sound that I like. Anyway, I can open my palette. It's like a magnetic book, and it's got 2 pages. So I only have 3 MAC eyeshadows in here. The rest are Morphe eyeshadows, and they're $2 each. I learned about them from Jaclyn Hill. But the MAC eyeshadows are on the top, and the Morphe ones are at the bottom, because they don't have magnets. So I have to keep this little clear page over them if I want to show them. But it's nice that they fit right into the MAC palettes. I really like this color a lot. It's like a really pretty shimmery brown tone, red tone pink. It's a nice warm color. And yeah, I think that this was my first ever MAC eyeshadow, Stars and Rockets. It looks really great over black eyeliner, I find. It's really pretty. And if you're wondering what the colors' names are for the blushes, this one's called Spring Sheen. This one's called Breath of Plum, which is so pretty in the winter. And this one, or the autumn. And this one's really pretty when you're tanned in the summer. This one I think is called Well Dressed. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm like 95% sure. I don't really know how to pop these out of the container. Once they're in, I feel like they're just in forever. But who knows? I think I have to take out the actual insert in order to get this out, because I see that they have little holes here for that. I like the sound this makes. A nice sound. So yeah, that is my free MAC eyeshadows. I have a few more, but they're in little pots, so I don't have them nearby, or I would show you them too. Oh, I hope that wasn't too loud, the bang there. If it was, I'll edit it out. So hopefully I don't need to, because I like them better with as few cuts as possible. It just feels more real. Like I'm sitting here with my friend. I really like these videos, so hopefully you guys like them too. I think I've been filming for a semi-sufficient amount of time for an ASMR video, so maybe I should call it quits for tonight, try and get some sleep. Yeah, so stay tuned for fake nails and extensions so we can do hair play, because that is, I think, my favorite trigger, watching people brush hair. And my hair is not long enough, really. So, yeah. Thank you so much for stopping by.